Hi kids, welcome to your English class and I am your teacher and mentor Ananya and I am back with a new lesson of your book that is English Grammar Part 8 by Coral Publishers. So today we are going to start with lesson number 4, the pronouns, and it basically deals with the different kinds of pronouns. Before we begin, let us quickly recall what are pronouns. Pronouns are basically the words which replace the nouns or the words which are used in place of nouns. आइए इनके different kinds के बारे में और बेहतर तरीके से जानते हैं. A pronoun is a word used in place of a noun. While we speak or write, it is better to avoid repeating the same word. क्योंकि अगर हम completely बात करते वक्त बार बार एक ही शब्द repeat करेंगे तो it doesn't sound good. It at times create confusion also. In order to avoid repeating the same noun, we use some other words. The word used in a way in place of a noun is called a pronoun. Alright? Let's read the sentences given below. My mother is in the kitchen. She is preparing lunch. It will be tasty. Kalidas was a great Sanskrit writer. He wrote many plays in Sanskrit. In the above sentences, if you see that my mother, alright, here my mother, and in the second sentence Kalidas. Now read the second sentences that follow. My mother is in the kitchen, my mother is preparing lunch. इस तरह से ना करके हमने क्या किया है, हमने my mother की जगह she यूज किया है और lunch को it से replace कर दिया है, right? Similarly, Kalidas was a great Sanskrit writer. Kalidas की जगह हमने he यूज किया है. So these replaced words are known as the pronouns. Okay, they are used in place of other words, that is nouns. Thus pronouns stand for nouns to avoid repetition. Now let's go through the different kinds of pronoun. There are 8 kinds of pronoun: personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, reflexive pronoun, emphatic pronouns, interrogative pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, indefinite pronouns, distributive pronouns, and relative pronouns. So many kinds of pronouns are there. Alright, so let's do them one by one. First of all, personal pronoun. इनमें से कई pronouns आप पहले भी पढ़ चुके हो. एक बार हम लोग आज इन्हें फिर से दोहरा लेते हैं ताकि हमारी जो मेमोरीज है वो काफी ताज़ा हो जाए और हम इजीली एक्सरसाइजेस को कर लें. A pronoun that stands for a person or a thing is called personal pronoun. पर्सनल प्रोनाउन 3 तरह के होते हैं: फर्स्ट पर्सन, सेकेंड पर्सन एंड थर्ड पर्सन. राइट, द फर्स्ट पर्सन, द प्रोनाउन व्हिच रेफर्स टू द पर्सन और पर्सन स्पीकिंग, यानी जो स्पीकर है उसकी जगह जब हम यूज करते हैं तो उसको हम फर्स्ट पर्सन बोलते हैं, जैसे आई, वी, माई, अवर, मी और अस. ठीक है, इसी तरह से सेकेंड पर्सन हमेशा वो होगा, इट रिफर्स टू द पर्सन और पर्सन स्पोकन टू, यानी जिसके साथ बात हो रही है, यू, योर्स, दो, दी. थर्ड पर्सन, जिनके बारे में बात हो रही है. ठीक है, द पर्सन और द थिंग्स विच आर स्पोकन ऑफ आर कॉल्ड प्रोनाउंस, जैसे ही, शी, इट, हिम, हर, हिज, इट्स, देम, देयर एटसेट्रा. दीज आर थर्ड पर्सन. ओके, लेकिन ये सभी पर्सनल प्रोनाउन में आते हैं. इस बात को आपको याद रखना है. ओके, लेट्स मूव टू फर्दर. पोजेसिव प्रोनाउंस, जो बिलोंगिंगनेस, पोजीशन या ओनरशिप शो करते हो जो प्रोनाउंस, उनको हम पोजेसिव प्रोनाउंस बोलते हैं. अ प्रोनाउन दैट शोज पोजीशन इज कॉल्ड पोजेसिव प्रोनाउन. द बुक इन द बैग्स आर माइन, वो मेरी किताब है. द बुक ऑन द टेबल आर योर्स, वो तुम्हारी किताबें हैं या वो आपकी किताबें हैं. राइट, यहाँ पर माइन और योर्स जो है ये पोजेसिव प्रोनाउन है क्योंकि ये बिलोंगिंगनेस, ओनरशिप दिखा रहे हैं. ठीक है, पॉजिटिव प्रोनाउंस एंड पॉजिटिव एडजेक्टिव, एक चीज हमेशा समझना है क्योंकि ये बहुत कंफ्यूजिंग हो जाता है. कई बार हम पॉजिटिव प्रोनाउंस को पॉजिटिव एडजेक्टिव्स के साथ कंफ्यूज कर लेते हैं. हमेशा याद रखिए कि दिस इज नॉट माई पेन, माइन इज न्यू. यहाँ पर माई है, यहाँ पर माइन है, ये पॉजिटिव एडजेक्टिव है और ये पॉजिटिव प्रोनाउन है. याद रखिए बच्चों, प्रोनाउन हमेशा नाउन को रिप्लेस कर देता है, यानी पॉजिटिव प्रोनाउन के रहते कोई भी नाउन नहीं होगा. ठीक है, सिर्फ प्रोनाउन वर्ड ही होगा. वेयर एज एडजेक्टिव हमेशा नाउन के पहले आता है, यानी कि हमेशा अगर एडजेक्टिव कोई प्रोनाउन के बाद एक नाउन है तो दैट इज माई, इट इज एडजेक्टिव, पॉजिटिव एडजेक्टिव। देखो माई पेन, मेरा पेन, पेन इज द नाउन एंड माई इज द एडजेक्टिव, सो दिस इज पॉजिटिव एडजेक्टिव, ठीक है। माइन इज यू, मेरा नया है, यहाँ पर पेन वर्ड को हमने कंप्लीटली ओमिट कर दिया है, तो दिस इज प्रोनाउन। समझ आया? सो ये एक टेबल है, इसमें आप अच्छे से देख सकते हैं, जैसे माई, माइन, योर, योर, हिज, हर, हर्स, आवर, आवर्स, योर, योर्स, देयर्स। ओके, इस तरीके से आपको समझना पड़ेगा। इस टेबल को याद रखेंगे तो फिर आपको एडजेक्टिव और प्रोनाउन में डिफरेंस समझ में आ जाएगा। अब हम आएंगे रिफ्लेक्सिव प्रोनाउंस में। प्रोनाउंस which the action of the subject reflects or turns back to the subject itself are called reflexive pronouns. एग्जाम्पल देख लेते हैं। I injured myself, मैंने खुद को इंजर्ड कर लिया। इसी तरह से we have come here ourselves, हम यहाँ खुद आए हैं। You hurt yourself, तुमने खुद को खुद ही चोट लगाई है। She blamed herself for her mistake, they will enjoy themselves, यानी जो प्रोनाउन को ही रिफ्लेक्ट बैक कर रहे हैं सेल्फ या सेल्फ्स के थ्रू, माई सेल्फ, योर सेल्फ, देम सेल्फ, हर सेल्फ, हिम सेल्फ, ये सभी वर्ड्स जो है रिफ्लेक्सिव प्रोनाउंस है। They are called so because they substitute the nouns and the action reflects back upon the subject, यानी खुद ही खुद को कुछ करना, ठीक है। The self pronouns are called reflexive pronouns when they are used as object of a verb. ये जितने भी सेल्फ प्रोनाउन है जिनमें सेल्फ वर्ड लगा होगा, माई सेल्फ, योर सेल्फ, देयर सेल्फ, आवर सेल्फ, इनको हम रिफ्लेक्सिव प्रोनाउन तब बोलेंगे जब ये प्रोनाउंस ऑब्जेक्ट की तरह यूज किए जाएंगे, ठीक है, जब ये ऑब्जेक्ट की तरह यूज करे जाएंगे। अब यहाँ पर देखिए, यहाँ पे the words somebody, some, many, few, others, none, anybody refer to a person. They do not refer to anything specific. They do not know exactly which person or things they are called. That is why they are known as indefinite pronouns. So now, since we have studied the reflexive pronoun, let's go through this table. You can see this table. यहाँ पे you will see that the first person, second person and third person are written according to which the personal and reflexive pronouns are also framed in this table. Like I will become myself, you will become yourself, he, himself, she, herself, it, itself, we, ourselves, you, yourselves, and they, themselves. Okay, so in this way you need to understand and remember how to convert the personal pronouns into reflexive pronouns. Next we have emphatic pronouns. A pronoun used to convey emphasis, जब हम किसी pronoun पर जोर डाल के बात को बताने की कोशिश करते हैं, that is called an emphatic pronoun. The self pronouns serve another purpose too. They can be used to put emphasis on the subject or object. यानी यहाँ पे subject के just बाद जब हम pronoun को use करते हैं self pronoun को, जैसे the farmer himself killed the same, emphasis on the farmer is there, यानी farmer ने ही मारा, ठीक है। So we can write this, when the self pronouns are used in this way, they are called emphatic pronoun. So basically we can say that the self pronouns are called emphatic pronouns, and when they are used to emphasize on subject or object, they are called emphatic pronouns. Okay, how to recognize reflexive and emphasizing pronouns? See, a reflexive pronoun always answers the question whom, ठीक है, and emphasizing pronoun lends emphasis. I blamed myself for my failure. किसको blame करूंगा? Myself. All right. So यहाँ पे ये reflexive pronoun है। इसी तरह अजय, are you sure the door was locked? Anu, I myself locked it. Nobody else but I locked the door, so I know it was locked. Here the word myself has been used for emphasizing that I know. मुझे पता है, I myself had locked, मैंने खुद ने लॉक किया है. That is why this is emphasizing pronouns. Next we have interrogative pronouns. Very simple. Interrogative pronouns, basically the pronouns which are used to ask questions, are known as interrogative pronouns. ये भी noun की जगह यूज होंगे, जैसे who is making noise, what do you want for dinner, whose is the house, which seat would you like, where did you live. In this way, we have different kinds of interrogative pronouns. Who, what, whose, which, where. When they are used in place of noun and for asking questions, they are known as interrogative pronouns. In the sentences given on previous page, the words who, which, what, they are all are under the category of pronouns and are used for asking questions. Next, we have demonstrative pronouns. A demonstrative pronoun is used to point out the object or objects to which it refers, like this is an interesting book. These are nice shoes. That is Raina's house. Those are his books. In the above words, this, that, these, those are pronouns because they are used in place of noun, and they are demonstrative pronouns because they are used to demonstrate or to point out or to indicate some towards something. All right. This and that, these are singular pronouns, and those and these, they are plural pronouns. All right. They are used for something, this and these, something which is lying near to us or something which is near to us, and that and those, something which is lying at a distance. Demonstrative pronouns and demonstrative adjective, again यहाँ पे भी कई बार कंफ्यूजन हो जाता है, तो एक बार अच्छे से समझ लीजिए. दिस इज माई बॉटल. दिस स्टैंड्स फॉर नाउन बॉटल, देयरफॉर इट इज अ प्रोनाउन. दिस बॉटल इज माइन. यहाँ पे दिस के बाद हमने बॉटल वर्ड यूज किया है, इसीलिए ये एडजेक्टिव है, इसको कंफ्यूज मत होइए. दिस इज अगेन एडजेक्टिव, क्योंकि एडजेक्टिव हमेशा नाउन से पहले यूज होता है. ठीक है, नाउन को रिप्लेस नहीं करता है. तो फर्स्ट सेंटेंस में हमने नाउन दिस इज माई बॉटल, सो दिस जो है वो पूरा जो है नाउन को रिप्लेस कर रहा है, दैट इज वाई यहाँ पे ये डेमोन्स्ट्रेटिव प्रोनाउन है. और सेकेंड सेंटेंस में जो है दिस बॉटल इज माइन, यहाँ पे बॉटल को रिप्लेस नहीं किया है, यहाँ पे हम ये मेरी बॉटल है, तो ये फिर यहाँ पे एडजेक्टिव आ गया है. ओके. नाउ इंडेफिनिट प्रोनाउंस. Indefinite pronouns are those pronouns which refer to persons or things in general way. They do not refer to any particular person or a thing. Let's understand with some examples. Some are born great, many were invited, but few came. One cannot believe your vision. All are not rich, do good to others. None of the books is interesting. Anybody will tell you the way to the post office. The way to the post office. Somebody ate my sandwich. Everyone enjoyed the concert. Everything went wrong last night. So you can see these all words basically are not indicating to a particular or a definite person. They all are referring to in general. So that is why they are called indefinite pronouns. Alright, here's a list of indefinite pronouns. Anybody, anyone, anything, none, everybody, everyone, nobody, somebody, someone, many, few, either, neither. These all are indefinite pronoun क्योंकि ये सभी general way में use कर रहे हैं, हम किसी को भी specify नहीं कर रहे हैं. Next we have distributive pronouns. Distributive pronouns are those which show that persons or things are taken one at a time or in separate groups. For example, each boy was given a prize. पूरे ग्रुप में हर एक को प्राइज मिला. Each of the two roads leads to the airport, यानी दोनों रास्ते ही एयरपोर्ट की तरफ जाते हैं. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर जो है वन बाय वन हम ग्रुप या कैटेगरी को स्पेसिफाई कर रहे हैं. Each, either, neither refer to a number or person of things one at each time. Such are called distributive pronouns. All right. Distributive pronouns and distributive adjectives को एक बार समझ लीजिए. Each boy won the prize. Already there are shady trees on either side of the road. He has two sons. Neither son is honest. All right. When distributive pronouns qualify nouns, they become distributive adjectives. Okay. अब हम पढ़ेंगे relative pronouns के बारे में, जो relationship establish करते हो. The pronouns who, whose, whom, that and which join two sentences and refer back to the nouns used before in them. यानी ये दो sentences को जोड़ेंगे और sentence में पहले जो noun already use किया है उसको refer करते हैं. That is why they are called relative pronouns. They establish relationship between both the sentences. Examples: की तरह पढ़ते हैं. I met Ramesh. Ramesh stood first in the class. I met Ramesh, who stood first in the class. We met a woman. Her son was given a reward. We met a woman whose son was given a reward. The lady is my aunt. You met the lady at the door. The lady whom you met at the door is my aunt. तो यहाँ आप देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ पर जो है सेंटेंसेस में प्रोनाउंस को या नाउन्स को हमने डिफरेंट प्रोनाउन से रिप्लेस कर दिया है. रमेश की जगह हु, हर सन की जगह हु सन, यू मेट द लेडी एट द डोर की जगह हुम यू मेट. ठीक है, इस तरीके से हमने जो है नाउन्स को रिप्लेस कर दिया है प्रोनाउंस के थ्रू, एंड दैट इज व्हाई दीज ऑल आर बेसिकली रिलेटिव प्रोनाउंस. नाउ लेट्स मूव टुवर्ड्स द एक्सरसाइजेस. Fill in the blanks. First exercise is filling the blanks. We have to choose the suitable pronouns which will come in the blanks. Already brackets में pronouns दिए हुए हैं. Let's begin. First is done. Does she know that I was absent? Please tell him. Dash I, me, have obtained a degree in chemistry. I have obtained a degree in chemistry. Third, I remember that they bought the fruits from us. All right. Please don't tell her about me. He can swim because he has a webbed feet. Or you can write it can swim because it has a webbed feet. It is better to use it because we are referring to some duck or some other aquatic animal. I met Anya yesterday. She invited us. She invited us to her house. Okay. Next sentence, Jyoti has a cat. She likes to play with it. All right. In this way, you have to do the sentences. So certain sentences we have discussed and few are left for you. You would try them on your own. Let's move further. Next exercise में जाते हैं. Exercise number B. Fill in the blanks with suitable relative pronoun. The first one has been done as an example. हमें relative pronouns add करने हैं who, whom, whose करके. First कर दिया है this boy who had an accident. This is the boy who had an accident. Yesterday I saw a car which was really old. Yeah, that was really old. Anyone you can write. Let us write which was really old. Mandy is the girl whom I met on Friday. Whom I met on Friday. I haven't seen Peter, whose brother has been my friend for a long time. The policeman towed the car that the man had parked in front of the hospital. Okay, so in this way you have to complete these sentences using the relative pronouns. I hope you would be able to do the remaining sentences. Now it's time to move to next exercise. Exercise C says fill in the blanks with appropriate interrogative pronouns. We need to add pronouns which are interrogative, right? Dash wants to work on this mathematics project. Who want to work on this mathematics project? Right? Next one. Dash is the medium of instruction in your school. What is the medium of instruction in your school? Dash is the owner of this pen. Who is the owner of this pen? Dash are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? Dash would you prefer, pink or blue? Which you would prefer or what would you prefer, pink or blue? Are you looking? What are you looking for? Clear? So I hope that you would be able to do the remaining sentences of this exercise as well. Now let's find out the exercise number D, where we need to identify demonstrative pronouns and demonstrative adjectives in the following sentences. याद रखिए, always remember that demonstrative pronouns will be replacing the nouns and demonstrative adjective में हमेशा क्या होगा, एक noun adjective को follow करेगा. These flowers are lovelier than those, so these flowers, यहाँ पे ये जो है ये demonstrative adjective है क्योंकि flowers जो है noun है और वो follow कर रहा है. Than those यहाँ पे flowers के लिए use किया है तो ये demonstrative pronoun है. ठीक है. This is how you can do it. So this is how you can do it. ये जो है आपका demonstrative pronoun है. This is my father's old house. ठीक है. This is my father's old house. So यहाँ पे again this is demonstrative adjective. What is that noise? So this is demonstrative pronoun. What यहाँ पे नहीं आएगा, that noise. Alright, so this is demonstrative adjective. These are very expensive jeans. So these is demonstrative pronoun. I like such people. Again, such people. People is noun which is being followed by such. So that is why this is again demonstrative adjective. Such was his way of talking. So such here is a demonstrative pronoun. So in this way you need to find out which is a demonstrative adjective and which is a demonstrative pronoun. अगर pronoun के बाद जो है यानी word के बाद अगर noun follow हो रहा है तो फिर वो demonstrative adjective हो जाएगा और अगर completely noun को replace कर दिया गया है, noun नहीं है तो फिर वो demonstrative pronoun कहलाएगा. So mostly are done. Now you do the remaining on your own. Now let's come to exercise number E. Put a tick against the sentences in which the noun has been used correctly. हमें उन sentences को टिक करना है जिसमें noun जो है वो correct तरीके से, pronoun जो है वो correct तरीके से use किया गया है. So put a tick against the sentences in which the pronouns have been used correctly. Bijoy and me listen to the speaker with interest. Bijoy and I होना चाहिए, Bijoy and me नहीं होना चाहिए. This is not correct. They had to choose between him and I. Ashish and he were the best of friends. A big dog ran after Anita and I. So Bijoy and me, this is one. They had to choose between him and me. तो यहाँ पे ये गलत है. आशीष एंड ही वर द बेस्ट ऑफ फ्रेंड्स. आशीष एंड ही, आशीष और वो दोनों बेस्ट ऑफ फ्रेंड्स थे. तो ये दोनों सेंस बना रहे हैं. दीज आर करेक्ट. वेयर एज यहाँ पे दोनों गलत है क्योंकि यहाँ पर आना चाहिए था दे हैड टू चूज बिटवीन हिम एंड मी एंड अ बिग डॉग रैन आफ्टर अनीता एंड मी. ऑलराइट. So I hope that you have understood what are the mistakes in the other sentences, and that is why these are the sentences where the pronouns have been used correctly. So with this we finish the exercises. I hope you have understood the exercises quite well and now you would be easily able to identify the different kinds of pronouns. So with this we come to an end to today's session, children. I hope that you enjoyed the session and you have upgraded your language skills to a lot of extent. I will meet you soon again with a new chapter of your book. So till then, stay tuned and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.